Video, I want to talk about how to prioritize various tax efficient accounts like 401ks and IRAs, financial obligations such as paying your rent, and other investment options. Most of these, if not all of them, you should be familiar with. And I want to talk about my rationale as to why I'm prioritizing them the way I am. My only ask is that you remember that this is a broad generalization. Everyone's situation is unique and probably a bit different. And with that, let's dive right in. So our first priority is necessities, and this shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Pay off your debt. That includes student, credit card, medical debt first. Pay your rent, buy some food, cut the cable, make sure you have socks, like the things you put on your feet, and we should be good to go. Priority number two, in my opinion, would be maxing out your 401k contributions up to the employer match if it's offered. If your employer offers a 401k matching plan, then essentially what that means is it's free money to you, and it should also be a no-brainer. So max those out so that you are eligible for that company match. Priority number three is to maximize your Roth IRA contributions. I like the Roth IRA for a few reasons, but and we'll talk about that in a second. In 2016, if you're under the age of 50, you can contribute up to $5,500 if you are eligible based on your income. And I'm going to post a link here. It should be on the bottom of the screen. And you can click on this link to help determine your eligibility based on what the IRS has set. If you're over the age of 50, the contribution limit is actually $6,500, but again, still income limitations. And here are my top two reasons really why I like the Roth IRA in particular. The first reason is that withdrawals on both contributions and earnings are tax-free after age 59 and a half. And this is really a big deal because what it essentially means is that everything that is compounding and growing exponentially in your account over time, over a period of many years, it will never be touched by Uncle Sam. And so you will never pay a dime on those earnings. The second reason is that, and most people actually don't realize this, but you can actually withdraw your contributions. You can't withdraw your earnings, but you can withdraw contributions from a Roth IRA without any tax or penalty at any time. So theoretically, although I don't really recommend it, your Roth contributions can actually double as part of your emergency fund. And that brings me to priority number four. That is creating and ensuring that you have a 3 to 6 month reserve for emergencies. And this is pretty important because things happen in life. Car breaks down, you're laid off, unexpected medical expenses, whatever it is. So you should have a cushion to help you with these events. You don't actually have to feel obligated to keep this fund in cold hard cash, though. You can keep the funds in a couple of different ways. One is that you put the money into a high yield investor checking account. You're not going to earn too much in this day and age in interest, but it's a safe place to keep it. You can also put your emergency fund into low risk investment vehicles such as bonds. Again, you're not going to make much in interest, but the point is just to keep money that is liquid and available. And the last option is that you can, again, contribute it to your Roth IRA like we talked about in priority number three. Really, the most important thing here is that you keep the funds that are in your emergency account liquid. And by that, I mean available to access and withdraw at any time. Because after all, these funds are for emergencies. Emergencies happen when you least expect them. So to give you an example of something that I would not consider liquid, it would be a certificate of deposit or a CD, for example. I would not consider that liquid because the money is technically locked up for a certain period of time. Priority number five here is to bump up your 401k contributions, start contributing to other tax advantage accounts, or open some simple brokerage accounts. And this is probably the priority where people really start to branch out on their own, depending upon their needs, their health, etc. And this would be the time where you could start bumping up, like I said, your 401k contributions. I like to aim for about a 15% annual contribution rate, including employer match, to secure healthy financial situation in our golden years. You can also fund a health savings account, flexible spending account. These are tax advantage medical savings accounts. Or if you have kids, maybe you want to start thinking about how to fund their college expenses by opening up a 529 plan. So, or maybe even, if you are trying to make a new major purchase like a car, or you're saving up for a wedding, maybe this is where you start opening up a basic brokerage account, not a tax advantaged one, where you can start funding it little by little. So that's all we have for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, visit our website for more resources, and we will see you next time.